and occupy the seats. So a very good morning to one and all. Today is an auspicious day for our institute because we are celebrating our 9th foundation day of ICAR Indian Institute of Rice Research. So I welcome all the dignitaries. Today is an auspicious day for our institute because we are celebrating our 9th foundation day of ICAR Indian Institute of Rice Research. So I welcome all the dignitaries. So I apologize for this because I think it is echoing from somewhere. Yeah, I'm sorry for this because I think it's echoing from somewhere. I'm sorry. Sir, we'll see. Sir, okay. Hello. So I welcome all the dignitaries on the dais. Dr. Raji Reddy, former director of research, PGTSU. Sir, please come over the dais. Dr. R.M. Sundaram, director of this institute. So head PMEC, Dr. MBB Prasad Babu. Dr. AVSR Swami, head crop improvement. And Sri Shitanshu Kumar, CEO of this institute. Dr. AVSR Swami, head crop improvement. And Sri Shitanshu Kumar, CEO of this institute. So, sir, please come on the dais, sir. So we'll begin our program with our ICR song. ICR song. So, sir, please come on the dais, sir. So we'll begin our program with ICR song. Not everyone. ICR song is ICR song. सर अब ऑफ करेंगे सर।
जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की सुखद प्रतीक हरित भारत की कृषि धन पशुधन मानव जीवन दुग्ध मत्स्य यंत्र सुवर्धन वैज्ञानिक विभिन्न और तकनीके पारिस्थितिकी जीवन दुग्ध मत्स्य श्यामला छवि भारत की जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत पारिस्थितिकी हिम प्रदेश श्यामला सागर तट तक मरुधरती से पूर्वोत्तर हर पथ पर है में शिक्षा शिक्षा को सागर तट तक मरुधरती से अवलंबित भारत हर पथ जय जय
We are extremely sorry for this. I request all our dignitaries to please go on and direct and light the lamp as an official sorry for this program. I request all our dignitaries to please go on and direct and light the lamp as an official sorry for this program. शुभं करोति कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसंपदा शत्रुबुद्धि विनाशाय दीपज्योति नमस्ते. शुभं करोति कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसंपदा शत्रुबुद्धि विनाशाय दीपज्योति
I request our director sir to welcome the guest of honor, Dr. D. Rajireddy Garu. With a bouquet of flowers. I request our director sir. Now I request head PMEC Dr. MEB Prasad Babu Garu to welcome our director R.N. Sundaram Garu. Now I request our director sir, Dr. R.M. Sundaram sir, to give a welcome address and brief achievements of the institute.
Good morning to you all. Honorable Deputy Director General, Crop Sciences, ICAR, Dr. T.R. Sharma, who is also serving as chief guest of today's function. Our guests of honor, Dr. Ragurami Reddy, Director Research, PJTSAU, Dr. Raji Reddy, former Director of Research, PJTSAU, who will also be delivering Professor S.V.S. Shastri Memorial Lecture, and Dr. S.K. Pradhan, ADG FFC ICR, directors, representatives from different ICR institutes, representatives from NIPHM, Manage, and also NARD, and other dignitaries attending this function online and offline. On behalf of ICR Indian Institute of Rice Research, and also on behalf of Society for Advancement of Rice Research, I extend a warm welcome to each one of you for the 9th Foundation Day of ICAR-IIRR, which also happens to be our 58th Foundation Day of the Institute, which started its existence as All India Coordinated Rice Improvement Project in the year 1965. If you trace the genesis of this institute, after being established as All India Coordinated Rice Improvement Project in the year 1965, then it was elevated as a Directorate of Rice Research in the year 1983, with added responsibility of lead research in irrigated rice in addition to research coordination. Then in 2014 December, this institute was elevated to the status of a national institute of importance under the name Indian Institute of Rice Research, with added mandate of not only lead research for irrigated rice, research coordination, but also serve as house for exchange of knowledge, germplasm, and all other research-related materials related to rice. Now coming to the rice scenario, this year, it has been bright in the sense that the year 2022-23 recorded the highest production of rice which has been recorded so far, about 132 million tons. And we also managed to export about 22.5 million tons of rice outside the country, of which the major share in terms of monetary values for basmati rice, which is to the tune of 4.56 million tons, and non-basmati rice was exported to a tune of 17.79 million tons. And both basmati and non-basmati rice earned more than 89,000 crores of foreign exchange. And As far as the number of varieties notified last year and this year are concerned, in addition to about 21 varieties which have been notified and then released to SCRC, another 41 rice varieties have been notified and released in the recently held CVRC, and 3 of our very elite varieties, climate resilient varieties, dearer than 70, 71 and 72, and the world's first saline tolerant rice hybrid DRRH5 have also been notified, and then very shortly the gazette notification will come. As regards to other technologies and achievements, let me come to first All India Coordinated Research Project on rice. With respect to plant breeding and then hybrid rice, a total of 54 trials consisting of 50 varietal trials and 4 hybrid rice trials were conducted in a total of 1,182 experiments at 124 locations in more than 26 states and then 4 union territories. And this is true with respect to all the other disciplines also. And as many as 32 entries have been identified for the notification and release to CVRC. And all the entries which have been identified through VAC, I'm happy to say that they have been considered for notification and release, and already the minutes of the proceedings have already come. And these entries include NALs for BPH resistance and many aerobic rice varieties, and one very good biofortified rice variety called Spurti, which has been developed through joint collaboration between our research center at Gangavati, our own institute, and also IRRI called Spurti, and varieties for saline and alkaline conditions, and also one very unique variety released by Institute for low soil phosphorus conditions. Parallelly, host plant resistance studies have revealed that there are at least 15 entries which are resistant to major insect pests and diseases, which means they are multiple pest and disease tolerant. And another 92 entries were found promising against various insect pests. And in terms of germplasm, we have identified for the first time a breeding line from Maharashtra, not only to have a high level of BPH resistance and a very high zinc content of more than 25 ppm. This entry will be used in the breeding program and also possibly will be nominated for coordinated trials. And I'm also happy to inform you that our team has identified a line called JK16 with the highest lysine, methionine, and cysteine contents. We need to understand that these are all essential amino acids which are generally lacking in rice. This particular entry has very high levels of these essential amino acids. And Dr. Arvind's group has also identified 2 breeding lines, JK686 and another entry, which have got more than 9 ppm of protein across locations. We have also identified promising donors to multiple pests and diseases, as mentioned earlier, and many of them have also been registered with NBPGR. I'll come about that later. And for the first time across any crop system, we have started fingerprinting all the entries which are in Advanced Varietal Trial 1 or Advanced Varietal Trial 2, and also in initial hybrid rice trials. So more than 500 entries have been sent for SNP genotyping with 1K RICA chip. This will help us to understand the amount of or the extent of diversity entering into coordinated testing system, including okay. So this unique thing which we have started from this year with support from our Honorable DDG sir can help us to systematically analyze how much diversity is entering into our coordinated testing system and how many of which institute is nominating the most diverse materials. I'm also happy to inform you that for the first time across the country, from a Varaiza officinalis introgression line, the team at ICAR-IIRR has identified a major bacterial blight resistant gene called XA48, fine mapped and also cloned the gene and characterized it. Similar developments are also there with regard to identification of candidate genes for seed development, grain filling, and other related aspects. And I'm also proud and happy to tell that we were along with IRA, a group led by Dr. Vishwanathan. IRR has also developed and then deregulated and then field tested transgene free genome edited line of Samba Masuri, which happens to show higher grain number with more than 35% more yield as compared to Samba Masuri, while retaining its original grain characteristics. And what is unique with this particular line is that it also has got a stronger cull and also flowers early by at least 15 to 20 days. And another trials carried out in our nitrogen gradient plot also reveal that this particular line has got excellent nitrogen use efficiency and can be even grown at 60% of applied nitrogen. And this line is also in All India coordinated trials, and preliminary results reveal that this particular line and the line developed and then nominated by Dr. Vishwanathan's group at IRA are performing exceedingly well as compared to the original parent, that is MTU 1010 and then Samba Masuri. And my microbiologist team has identified a very promising rare actinomycete called Amylocoloptis keratinophila and have analyzed the metabolome and then genome sequence of this particular microbe. And they have identified that it has got bioactive metabolites which have antibacterial, antifungal, antihelminthic, and anti-tumor properties and also antiviral properties. And we are working in collaboration with other basic sciences institutes to take this particular organism forward. And we have also understood the diversity within Methylobacterium isolates and phosphate solubilizing bacteria like Bacillus pumilus, undertook 16S rRNA sequencing and have deposited these lines with ICAR-IIRR. More than 11 lines have been registered with ICAR-IIRR. And 12 of our rice varieties, some of which are climate resilient, some of which are biofortified, and some of which are very high yielding, including aerobic rice varieties, have been registered with PP and FRA, including the latest ones like DRR 60 and 62. And I'm also happy to inform the House that an ethyl methyl sulfonate mutant of elite cultivar Samba Masuri, displaying stable and consistent complete panicle exertion. We have characterized this particular trait, and two major locus, one on chromosome 8 and another on chromosome 11, have been identified with this particular trait of complete panicle exertion. And this particular trait will be very, very beneficial, not only in breeding better medium slender grain type rice varieties with better grain filling, but also in terms of developing better hybrids with better panicle exertion. And another important development is that we have identified a few Pseudomonas species which works against multiple fungal pathogens like stem rot pathogen and others. And these have been sequenced and then registered with NCBA Gene Bank. There are several other achievements. I don't have the time to list them here. But one important achievement, what I'd like to highlight is that 3 of our scientists, including Dr. Nirmala Amtul Varis and others, they have been recognized with various national and international awards. And we have also registered one of the highest numbers so far, 18 genetic stocks so far. And recently, another 9 genetic stocks have also been identified for registration by NBPGR. And we have also filed, and then our preliminary application has been accepted with regard to 2 patent applications, and then also 3 copyright applications, including the 2 mobile apps. And in terms of research publications, I'm very happy or proud to claim that we have published more than 100 research papers, of which at least 63 are in journals with impact factor of 8 or more, and at least 15 papers are with impact factor or NAS rating of 12 or more. And we also published several papers and abstracts and oral presentations. The number runs to hundreds. And we also published about 10 technical bulletins and then popular articles, in addition to 6 books. And a total of more than 50 PhD students, some of them are here. They are doing their PhD research work, and more than 30 MSc students are also pursuing their MSc research work. Among them, 4 got awarded for their PhD work in the last year or in the current year. And about 12 MSc students have also completed their work. And we have conducted several training courses, which I'll list a few of them. And several important meetings at national, international level were also conducted both by ICAR-IIRR and also for Society for Advancement of Agricultural Research. And at least 20 major events were organized either in real-time mode or online mode for the last year. Our seminars include seminars or webinars. We, under the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav initiative, we have been conducting regular seminars every month. And some of the speakers of international report include Shri Sandeep Kondaji, who is the CEO of Krishi Tantra, Dr. Habil Jorg Fetke, Head Polymer Bioanalytics, University of Potsdam. Then the list also includes Dr. K.V. Prasad from University of Kansas and several other dignitaries. And we have been conducting several training courses, including DST sponsored Karyashala workshops. And we successfully conducted a 21 days winter school from 20th January and 9th February, sponsored by ICAR. And this consisted of about 25 participants. And what is heartening to say is that among the 25 participants, 12 of them have managed to secure projects, or their projects are proposals are in final stages of consideration. 12 of them have also got funding. In addition, my team, headed by Dr. Muthuraman, have conducted excellent outreach activities under TSP and also SCSP program. And we have conducted several on-farm training courses related to direct seeded rice, other water-saving technologies like IoT-based management. And my colleague, Dr. Brajendra, has developed a manual soil testing kit, which is working really well. And he has demonstrated it through various outreach activities. And then more than 5,000 rice farmers have been covered with this particular kit this year. And we are also part of demonstrating the potentials of drone for not only for plant protection, and also we carried out some experiments related to seed sowing under direct seeded rice. And together with the NGO called Action for Rural Development Society, we conducted an awareness program on climate resilient and then water saving technologies in a village in Nalgonda district. And we also conducted a 1-week workshop on precision agriculture, remote sensing, drone technology. This workshop was sponsored by SIR and saw more than 75 individuals who participated and then got the benefit out of it. And we have been closely working with at least 10 different FPOs, demonstrating very good rice technologies of good potential and also hand-holding them. And this year, we also supported at least 3 startups, which include Isayu Farms, Clonic Technologies, and also another technology called, it's for IoT-based irrigation management, the company is called as Cultivate. And we've also participated in large-scale demonstration of nano DAP in collaboration with Coromandel Fertilizers. And we have been working with Coromandel Fertilizers in terms of working towards PM Kisan Samman Nidhi by demonstration of various crop production practices. And we also been celebrating all the major events like World Intellectual Property Day, in which a webinar and workshop was conducted, and an awareness campaign on women-led development organized by Jan Bhagidari initiative. This was conducted as a G20 side event. And under SCSP program, more than 4,000 farmers were covered with various inputs and also with various rice-related technologies, essentially developed by this institute. And in collaboration with Department of Agriculture, Horticulture, and then Seva Spurti Foundation, we organized the integrated farming practice, not only in rice, but also in other crops like chilies, cotton, and then paddy. And last but not the least, we organized a 5-day training course on value chain development in paddy and paddy-based products for FPO members. And more than 25 FPO representatives participated in this event. And finally, we also celebrated all the major events like Independence Day, Republic Day. And we also organized a cancer awareness screening camp for all our women employees in collaboration with MNJ Cancer Hospital. And many of our scientists were special invitees in several events like World Water Day, Annual Seed Mela, and other functions. And we have also been privileged to have very important national and international level visitors. A team led by Minister of Agriculture, Government of Vietnam, visited our institute and got to know about the latest rice-related technologies. And we also had a visit by Honorable Shri Surya Pratap Shahi, Minister of Agriculture, Agricultural Education and Agricultural Research, Government of Uttar Pradesh, wherein he was demonstrated some of the most advanced rice technologies. And through his initiative, we may be getting a project under RKVY in collaboration with Acharya Narendra Dev Agriculture University, Ayodhya. And we were also privileged to have a review visit by Honorable Dr. Mangla Rai, former DG ICR and also Secretary DAR. And he was here with us for half a day, visited our field and also guided our program. And we were also privileged to have Dr. P.L. Gautam, former DDG Crop Science and former chairperson PP and FRA Act, and also former Vice Chancellor GBPAT, wherein he guided our plant breeding team in terms of future course of action related to rice research. We also had the privilege of hosting Dr. Hans Bharadwaj, who conducted 2 different workshops related to rice in our institute. And Honorable through D. Jayakumar, Minister for Agriculture, Government of Puducherry, he was there for a whole day, reviewing all rice-related technologies and then identifying technologies which could benefit the state of Pondicherry. And we were also honored by the visits of our Deputy Director General, Dr. T.R. Sharma, who was with us, had a very interactive session with our scientists recently. And we were also guided by Dr. D.K. Yadava, ADG-C, and Dr. Pradhan, who interacted with all our scientists individually during his visit to ICAR-IIRR. And recently, we were also very privileged to have a visit by Honorable Dr. Himanshu Pathak, Director General ICR and also Secretary DAR, who visited this institute and then also interacted with the institute and reviewed the various developmental activities and research activities. He also inaugurated 2 important facilities. One is a fast breeding facility, and another facility is farm storage complex. In addition to the annual rice group meeting, we also successfully conducted 9th annual Hill Rice Research Group meeting and also a virtual brainstorming session on direct seeded rice. And this year, in the month of November, early part of November, we also successfully conducted an industry interaction meet, wherein more than 60 representatives from industry participated. And 17 of our scientists have been gone abroad and then delivered lectures and then participated in various training courses. One thing that is I'm very happy to claim is that this year we have got 11 new externally sponsored projects with an outlay of more than 300 lakhs. And in this institute, we have more than 53 externally sponsored projects with a budget of more than 29 crores running. And then this is a major source for support for us in terms of a research initiative, in addition to generous funding from ICAR. And we also signed 3 important MOUs, one with Hyderabad Metro Water Supply and then Sewerage Board, wherein the treated sludge and then treated sewage water will be testing in our rice fields from this Rabi season onwards regarding the potentials and also limitations. And we also signed a MOU with a company called Sri Biotech in order to test and then develop joint formulations of biocontrol agents. And we'd also like to welcome 2 new staff who have joined us, or rather 3. Dr. TDS Prakash, our SFAO. Then 2 of scientists have joined us. One is Dr. Papara Vaikuntapu, who has joined as scientist in biotechnology. And very recently, Dr. Krishnamurthy has joined our group as a senior scientist in plant breeding. And of course, we also have a new scientist in entomology, Dr. Chinnababu Naik, who is a senior scientist joining our entomology group. And I'm also happy and then very privileged to say that 2 of our staff, Dr. Seshu Madhav, who was working as a principal scientist in biotechnology, and Dr. Shekan Meera, who was working as a principal scientist in extension, they got elevated as directors of CTRA and also Atari. And this year has also been very eventful in the sense that some of our senior colleagues have superannuated. They include Dr. Jansi Rani, Dr. Srinivas Rao, our FAO, Mr. K. Narasimha, and very importantly, Dr. Subba Rao, who has contributed for more than 38 years for this institute. And in terms of sports also, we have been champions in terms of winning several gold and then silver, bronze medals, and then standing 3rd in the last sports meet. And the recently concluded sports meet for the South Zone at IHR, we are there in the 4th or 5th position. And there are many other things to narrate to all of you. I understand that many of our retired staff also come. So extend a warm welcome to each one of you and request you to stay with us, guide us for the whole day, and also see how the programs are going on, and then give your humble guidance. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable remarks regarding the progress and successful stories of the institute. We feel honored to welcome our online guest, Dr. Tilakraj Sharma, Deputy Director General Crop Science ICR, and Dr. S.K. Pradhan, Additional Director General FFC ICR. Now I request Dr. S. Pradhan sir, the guest of honor, to give the additional remarks. Thank you.
Hello. 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 Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Very good morning to all. Honorable.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Yeah, very good morning to all. Honorable Chief Guest of the 9th Foundation Day of the Institute, Dr. T.R. Sarmaji, Deputy Director General, Crop Science Division, ICAR. With us, guest of honor, Dr. Raji Reddy Garu and Raghu Rami Reddy Garu. With us also, with us in the dais, Dr. Sundaram, Director of the Institute. With us, Dr. Prasad Babu, Dr. Swami, retired scientist, many dignitary eminent, joined online, retired scientist, scientist of the institute and staff members, press and media. First of all, I give a hearty congratulations to
It was a technical issue which just came now. It is
it's
just
not audible?
excuse us for another 1 or 2 minutes. We'll again begin it.
Audible?
Yes, sir, yes.
Just a moment, sir. Hello?
Check. Audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can go ahead, sir. Sorry for the interruption.
Okay. Let me start again. Very good morning to all. Honorable Chief Guest of today's function, 9th Foundation Day of Indian Institute of Rice Research, Hyderabad, Dr. T.R. Sarmaji, Deputy Director General Crop Science, Indian ICAR. With us, guest of honors, ours, Dr. D. Raji Reddy Garu and Dr. Raghu Rami Reddy Garu. Audible now clearly? Hello. Okay, should I continue? Hello, I think there is a problem again. There is a break of voice. Hello. Hello. You have muted me, host. Please check your. You have muted me. Check your host. See this? Yeah. Now I think it is audible. You had muted me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are able to hear you, sir.
Yeah. So continue now again. Again, you have muted. ICAR-IIRR, you have muted me.
Sir, we are able to hear you, sir.
Yeah, now it is okay. Now you should not mute, you host should not mute it. Okay, so let me once again, let me start. Okay, it is now okay, fine, audible. I think I am audible now. So again, very good morning to all. Honorable chief guest of today's function, the 9th Foundation Day of IIRR Hyderabad, Dr. T.R. Sharmaji, Deputy Director General, Crop Science, ICAR, guest of honor, Dr. D. Raji Reddy Garu and Dr. Raghurami Reddy Garu. Now, okay, it's audible. Director of the Institute, Dr. Sundaram. Organizing Secretary, Dr. Prasad Babu and Dr. Swami. Scientist of the Institute. Invited retired scientists and other invitees. Volunteers, press and media. Good morning to you all. First of all, now it is audible or not? Okay? No, I think you are not responding. You have already muted me. This host.
Dr. Pradhan, you are audible from here. You continue.
Sir, that side they have muted.
You are audible from here.
Okay.
Yeah, you are audible.
You are audible. You should continue. You should continue.
Okay. Very good morning to all. First of all, a hearty congratulations to you all and best wishes on the occasion of the birthday, Foundation Day of Indian Institute of Rice Research. So this I actually feel very happy and I congratulate you on this occasion. And also I congratulate you all the achievements as expressed by the director of the institute. Really it is you deserves appreciation, praiseworthy work you are doing. So congratulations to you all. And also I congratulate you to the way the things, the good works, publication, product, and then registrations and the funding you have received during this year. So you also, for that I appreciate the effort you are taking. And finally also I congratulate you all that there is a good record production of rice in the country, that is due to good technology generation, then also technology varieties as well as hard work of the farmers. So you deserve appreciation. So but thing is, if you will be seeing, we are very happy and comfortable with the total rice production is about 130 million tons, and we are now exporting about maybe 22 million tons, and the number one in the globe, being the about sharing about our rice about 40 to 45% in the globe. So definitely this is a very praiseworthy step. And if you will be calculating in terms of monetary value, this will be something like 11 billion rupees. And you can convert to Indian money, that will be about 1100 crores. So it is actually a satisfying moment for us. Very good. But thing is that, can we be complacent now? There are, challenges are many now, and our target for Amrit Kal, it is about 160 million tons. So large means a lot of adverse constraint problems are we may face. So in order to achieve that, what we should do in like situation like problem like drought, submergence, all these adverse effect. In spite of that, we have to get that. Those are the real challenges. Again, if you will be seeing our competitor like China, if they are rice, if you will be seeing, they are now with 206 million tons, and you see ours is 130, and our area is 44 million hectare. They have their rice area 28.85, something like that. So much less. We are having 1.5 times more area compared to China. But our production